We are live at SoFi Stadium, counting down to the Super Bowl, where some USC students are actually getting paid to be at the big game.
Join us in downtown LA for an interactive Super Bowl experience.
And an Orange County barber shares why he has been collecting Rams merchandise for decades. See It Live starts now.
For the first time in almost 30 years, Los Angeles is hosting the biggest football game of the year. Good evening, I'm Vincent Demonte.
And I'm Olivia Tyler. The Super Bowl is only 3 days away, and the excitement in Los Angeles is real.
Annenberg media reporter Allie Anthony is live at SoFi Stadium.
I'm here outside of SoFi Stadium enjoying the calm before the Super Bowl storm. In 3 days, 70,000 fans will pack the streets, parking lots, and stadium walls. While Super Bowl 56 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, being in the crowd comes with a cost. Tickets range from upward of $3,100 to $100,000 a person. The expenses don't stop there. Parking spaces are worth $400 to $6,000, and if you want a snack or beverage in the stadium, expect an $8 hot dog paired with an $11 beer. While most folks will be spending at SoFi, a few USC students will actually be getting paid.
I've been working for them all season at their home games, so I sell raffle tickets. So I'm just so excited to be there. I think most people don't get to go to a Super Bowl their whole lives, and I'm so excited to.
My job is through the LA Sports and Entertainment Commission, who is in charge of planning and running the Super Bowl, wayfinding, and a little bit of media operations, which is going to be really, really fun. I'm really hoping that I'm going to see an appearance of Commissioner Roger Goodell, which would be really awesome. I'm also excited to see the people that show up.
Well, we've already got fans out here, media crews, and of course the NFL honors are taking place tonight. Right behind this gate is your favorite NFL stars getting awarded for their accomplishments from the season. Unfortunately, I won't be here on Sunday night, but I will be enjoying the battle between Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow from my television. With Annenberg Media, I'm Allie Anthony. Let's take it back to you in the studio.
The Super Bowl is expected to bring a lot of people to LA, especially Inglewood. Some people are bracing for the increase of traffic. Some residents say SoFi Stadium has been beneficial for the community, and they've become accustomed to game day traffic. Others say it can be a bit of a headache to find parking, especially in neighborhoods that are already packed.
Doing a lot of more, street cleaning and making it real presentable. They have the down Crenshaw, they're putting the train and things of that nature. So yeah, things are coming along for sure.
We were trying to get the permitted parking, but then some of them was against that. So right now, we haven't had any problems with the parking on my street.
And people are complaining, but I think when they get used to it, you know, the neighborhood, when they get used to it and they know, hey, some days you just don't do, you go around.
The Super Bowl isn't the only major event happening in Inglewood this week. The Taste of Inglewood Food Festival also kicked off today and will continue through Saturday.
And it's not just Inglewood. The biggest game means big business for Southern California. And a partnership between the NFL and the Los Angeles Super Bowl Host Committee is working to connect small businesses with Super Bowl opportunities. The Super Bowl 56 Business Connect program aims to help small businesses compete for contracts related to the Super Bowl. It showcases businesses with online interviews, which gives them the chance to promote themselves. One store owner says participating has already helped her sales.
Creme Caramel LA is a Filipino-American custard dessert bakery, and we specialize in Filipino-American custard desserts. I was chosen to be one of the 150 businesses in the Los Angeles area to be part of the program. And that we're a small shop in Sherman Oaks, 685 square feet. So for us to be able to present our desserts so that it could be on the national stage, so that was kind of exciting.
The program identifies and supports minorities, women, LGBTQ+, and veteran-owned businesses. It's been almost 30 years since the last Super Bowl in LA, and to say a lot has changed for the city, well, that would be an understatement. Back in 1993, the Rose Bowl was the site of Super Bowl 27, a game that featured the Dallas Cowboys besting the Buffalo Bills. The score at halftime was a 28-10 blowout in the making, but Michael Jackson kept everyone interested. At the time, Jackson's performance was the most popular Super Bowl halftime show ever. Jackson sang a medley featuring Billie Jean, Black or White, and We Are the World.
There was no Super Bowl here for 29 years because there was no NFL team. But when the Rams moved back to Los Angeles in 2016, part of the whole deal with them coming back to this brand new stadium that Rams owner Stan Kroenke was building was that they were going to get to host a Super Bowl.
The song at the top of the charts during the 1993 Super Bowl was I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And as we mentioned, the King of Pop was the halftime performer.
Hip-hop is front and center at Sunday's game. Dr. Dre will be one of 5 performers headlining the halftime show, alongside Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. Dre began performing in the 1980s and has played at places like Coachella and the Grammys. This year marks the first time the hip-hop star will perform at the big game. Dre spoke about the experience at the LA Convention Center.
Hip-hop is the biggest genre of music on the planet right now, so it's crazy that it took all of this and all of this time for us to be recognized, you know? We're going to go on and do a fantastic show, and we're going to do it so big that they can't deny us anymore in the future. This is what it should have been a long time ago.
While some are celebrating the headliner, it comes at a difficult time for the NFL, facing allegations regarding hiring practices. The league's commissioner addressed allegations raised by a former coach that some owners routinely engaged in racist and discriminatory hiring practices. Last week, former Miami Dolphin head coach Brian Flores sued the NFL, accusing it and 3 of its teams of racial discrimination against black coaches. Yesterday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell responded to those concerns and promised to improve the league's lack of diversity.
To me, it's more important for us to sort of listen to Coach, understand what he and other coaches are going through, what our clubs are going through, the feedback they have. We made a tremendous amount, a lot of progress in a lot of areas, but not at the head coach. And that is something that we really have focused on.
And while over half of the NFL's players are black, there is only 1 black head coach currently in the league.
They call him the Golden Ram. An Orange County barber has combined his life's work with his love for his favorite football team. And he has the memorabilia to prove it. Annenberg Media's Marilyn Parra has the story.
Fans visiting California for Super Bowl weekend are heading to Orange County for a haircut.
The one they came here with?
Yeah. But this isn't a normal barbershop. It's a place where fans can fade into Rams heaven. The Golden Ram Barbershop opened its doors in 1994. Owner and superfan Sal Martinez has been a Rams fan for 51 years.
I love the horn on the helmet. Caught my attention as a kid. And everything that had to do with Rams, I started collecting. And so now I was able to make it my career and bring everything together.
His collection dates back to 1937 when the Rams first originated.
This is only 30% of my collection. When I first opened my shop in '94, some people would send stuff from out of state, you know. They would just say, oh, I seen you or I heard about you and I just want to send this for your shop.
Martinez describes himself as shy by nature, but when it comes to Rams football, he is a completely different person.
They blew against the Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about it exactly.
He's made friends with football fans all over SoCal, including this USC student who just made his second visit.
He is as real as it gets when it comes to fans. I mean, of course, the memorabilia is cool, but the conversation. It's really cool to, and then people he engages with too.
The Rams mascot himself has even came in for a haircut.
I'd go to Ram games at SoFi, and people would say, hey, Golden Ram. I'd turn around, I look, and I'd smile. They're like, oh, I follow you on Instagram. Man, you're such a big fan. I love your pose. You're so inspirational.
At the end of the day, making people smile in his golden chair makes it all worth it.
Whose house? Ram's house.
For Annenberg Media, I'm Marilyn Parra.
The Super Bowl experience is back for its second weekend at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Our reporter Nathan Hyun is there live. Nathan, how's it going over there?
I got a chance to speak with some attendees. Alright guys, so Vincent, I'm telling you, it's quite an experience right now. As soon as I walked in, I could feel the excitement and anticipation for the Super Bowl game this Sunday. So after see that much around here, autographs over there. I might try and get some of the people I've watched the plate for the NFL team card. And definitely is. There's a number of things. There's really a lot of fun activities. Taking autographs, getting some pictures with the Lombardi trophy, participating in interactive events such as Rudy or Dad, and events press. I got a chance to speak with some attendees to sort of all that experience. That's big for them.
I'm here for, obviously, the NFL experience, Super Bowl experience. My team is the Cincinnati Bengals. I was born and raised in Cincinnati, so came to check it out.
You can feel the spirit of LA here. So this is one in a lifetime experience.
You know, just wanted to come out from Ohio for the whole Super Bowl experience. It's been a long time for the Bengals to be here, so just going to soak it up.
I just love that the Super Bowl brings everybody together, and you see people cheering for teams that are not their own, and it's a lot of fun.
So if you haven't been here yet, the Super Bowl experience continues throughout the weekend. Tickets are $40 for anyone 12 years and up. And for 12 people 12 and under, you can get it for free. And as an extra incentive, anyone who comes around the metro can get 50% off.
Fans buying Super Bowl tickets this year will get more than just a ticket to the big game. They'll receive their very own non-fungible token or NFT. Each unique virtual ticket will contain its owner's section, row, and seat number. The NFL also began releasing a series of 7 historic commemorative NFTs in the week leading up to the big day. The Bengals and the Rams also have specific NFTs minted for the occasion. It's not the first time the NFL has given out NFTs. More than 250,000 were distributed to fans during the regular season. Some say it could be the beginning of the league developing its own cryptocurrency. Of the millions tuning into Sunday's big game, not all are football fans. Many are excited to watch the culturally infamous commercials.
People are wondering. She's never been sharper.
This basketball star married himself in 1996.
Who is Dennis Rodman?
Correct.
Son of a...
Super Bowl commercials are thought of as the best of the year, with features including our favorite celebrities. With director of USC's Institute of Sports Media and Society says a good ad can have a big impact on a business.
So it was a launch for your marketing season. The point was really to get the tone of your annual advertising out to the broadest public possible and to create positive sentiment. Set yourself as a national brand and a brand of some significance and importance because you're willing to pay exorbitant fees to get 30 seconds on the Super Bowl.
Of course, those commercials don't come cheap. A 30-second spot this year cost a record $6.5 million. That compares to $78,000 back in 1970 and $2 million in 2000. Variety reports that nearly 100 million people are expected to watch the game.
We might be in Los Angeles, but many students are still be rooting for Cincinnati on Sunday.
I have tentative plans with a couple friends of mine, maybe go to someone's house, get a couple of snacks, maybe watch the Super Bowl.
I actually don't have Super Bowl Sunday plans yet, but I'm sure they will formulate soon. I expect to be watching the game, cheering on the LA Rams, even though I'm a Seahawks fan at heart.
It's been so long. Everyone's just talking about the hype with the Bengals, so I want to see them win. It's nice to see someone win who don't do good normally.
Well, I wasn't really excited about the game itself, but now that Nick appears to be rooting for the opposite team, I want to see the Bengals get destroyed. Plus the commercials are great, so.
All right, Olivia, it's time to answer the question of the decade. Who do you think is going to be winning the Super Bowl this Sunday?
You know, I really hope it's the Rams, Vincent, and I'm not going to lie, I am super excited to watch Odell on that screen.
All right, Odell. I'm a Brown fan at heart, but this Super Bowl, I'll be rooting for the Bengals. Hopefully Joe Burrow can pull through and beat Matt Stafford and the Rams. So thank you for watching See It Live. From everyone at Annenberg Media, I'm Vincent Demonte.
And I'm Olivia Tyler. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Annenberg Media. Good night.